Salutations, this is Grim Devel. Welcome back to our live stream of Caves of Qud. We are Umushwar. We are a scholar Chimera. I had the world seed up at the very beginning, just in case anyone wants to kind of follow along in this world. They can. And, you know, our character build, is there a seed for that? I think there might be. Although I'm not exactly sure how to get it when you're in-game. I don't know. But anyway, you can look at episode 1, which is on my channel, and get that stuff. Hey, Willem. Hey, Dorkling. Thanks for joining the stream right at the beginning. So today is a very exciting day. Not only are we playing Caves of Qud again for the first time in 3 weeks, but today Joe Biden was officially recognized as president-elect by most major news outlets, which is very exciting for me. It's a giant relief for me. It is also a beautiful day. Also, my wife and I put a down payment today on a new dog, so we're very excited about that. And we're getting a Saint Berdoodle, and we're pretty excited about that. That'll be our first dog, and it's also it's a beautiful day. And this is also the last time we played Caves of Qud, which was just 3 weeks ago, as we just in our normal schedule of live streaming on my channel. It was a great stream. It was a lot of fun. And like the weekend or like a few days after we streamed, that's when this giant spike in Caves of Qud interest went up because of a video that was published by a YouTuber named Seth that drove up Caves of Qud sales and drove up a ton of views and subscribers on my channel just because I have a lot of Caves of Qud content. So if you're here from that, welcome. Happy to have you here. And I'm kind of excited. I'm just excited about all the new interest in Caves of Qud, this amazing game. And this is the first stream since all that happened, so that's pretty exciting. So we left off, last we played here in the 6 Day Stilt. We had fully explored the, like, 3x3 grid, just the 3x3 tile, like map tile grid of the 6 Day Stilt. We got the quest for Bey Lah. We got a lot of experience. Hey, Dan, or D-A-N. Dan, a number. Good, nice to have you on the stream. So let's just take a little moment here to just take a look at our character. Because I noticed in watching back some of the episodes, there's a lot that I just didn't notice. And fortunately, the advantage of live streaming is that a lot of you in the chat did. Which is why, like, you guys ended up pushing me towards mutations that I didn't even see when they were advertised to me that they would add additional limbs to us. So right now we have all of these limbs, and it's just fantastic. We have wings. We have a second left hand. We have a fibrous node, which acts as an arm. We have a side hypha, which acts as a hand. A pinule, which acts as a hand. A frond, which acts as a what does that act as? As a neck? But the neck's not a... What am I thinking? Where does a neck ring go? Does it go around the arm? Maybe it acts as an arm. Yeah, it acts as an arm. The Venerable Beaded Bracelet I don't think gives us anything. I think it's just worth something. And then, of course, we have a tail that has a stinger. Lots of fun mutations we got. Dorkling says, by the way, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Qud. I think that's how Seth pronounced it in his video, but I'm fairly certain he was wrong about that. I think if you listen to the devs talk about the game in any podcast or anything, they say Qud. And I've been corrected before. When I first started playing the game, it was told to me that it was Qud. But I think in Seth's video, I think he pronounces it in a really weird way. So our plan was actually so that's our equipment. And we know that here in the 6 Day Stilt, there is the librarian Dromad who has some really cool equipment, but it's really expensive. If we get a lot of money, we may want to do that. I did obviously end up watching Seth's video, and I don't actually watch a lot of Caves of Qud content. And because of that, I don't actually know a lot about the game beyond what I have already discovered myself or what people have told me in comments. So I learned a few things watching that video, and some of those things that are kind of like exploitable tactics that seem really interesting, we may want to do. I know I've had some people comment on my channel about like being really excited about injecting a concrete block with a love injector. We'll see. We'll see if we get a love injector, but we may want to use that on something else. But the lava trick, like to be able to sell frozen lava, that sounds pretty cool. We'll see. Dorkling says, death of the author Grimm. What they say is not authoritative. I see. It's like a GIF and GIF. So yeah, we may want to look to do some of that. But I also had some really good suggestions in comments over the past 3 weeks. We have rocket skates, which is really exciting. That's one of our coolest items. We also have a really cool Chris here that doesn't have any cells in it. I didn't know. Someone actually recently left a comment that you can actually recharge chem cells at Tinkerers for a small charge, which is really good to know. That makes me want to use them a little more frequently, for sure. And of course, we have a flaming beak. We have this ability. We have dueling stance, which is really nice. And we have flaming ray, which comes out of our face. And of course, we have sting. Someone recommended that... I know last time we played, someone kept recommending that our skills, that we go for flurry, which I think is a... Is that a short blade skill? No. Where is flurry? It's a dual wield skill, isn't it? It is. Now, dual wield, it would cost 300 skill points. Someone told me that someone at Bey Lah will offer dual wield for free. Or not for free, but for reputation. Which, if we can get that for reputation, we can save 300 skill points. That sounds like a really smart decision, because it is like what we've been saving to get. So I think we may do that. Let me take... Oh, something on my eye. Let me take... why can't I look at the map? What is happening? I'm hitting M, and I'm not seeing the map. Okay, well, that'll work. Do I have... I don't know what. So, we had talked about maybe going back to... or exploring Red Rock. Going to Grit Gate. Maybe exploring a couple of locations that we found lore about. But... Bey Lah is one of the closest places to us from where we are now, if we don't use a recoiler, which we could do. And because we have the option of maybe training dual wielding there, I think we might just want to go straight to Bey Lah. But do we want to just walk straight there, or do we want to use a recoiler first? What is our... I mean, there are tons of shops around us now. I think anything that we had to sell, we've sold. So I think we just leave from where we are. Let's take a quick look at our inventory. We have, and you guys can't really see our maximum weight there, but we're 167 out of 285 weight. We have a couple of chem cells we're not using. We can just quickly put them in our Chris. Our rocket skates, however, take oil, which we do not have, but we're still wearing them. Masterwork shortbow, but we have a rifle that's equipped. We're collecting honey from our beehive. We've got some nice nice items. Did I ever look at the engraving on the recoiler? I think when I was watching back, I realized that we may never have done that. It's about Reshef. Yeah, and that's a new piece of information about Reshef. Hold on, let me look at that again. So, it gives us reputation with the Cult of the Coiled Lamb. In 99 BR, Reshef appointed Rebecca administrator of Sashan. She tendered alms for the sick in his name. So actually, because we have another piece of information about Rashan, let's redeem that here. At the Reshef... What's this guy's name? At Sapur's... with Sapur. So let's share a secret from Reshef's life. 2,000 XP, just like that. And if I had just never looked at that engraving, wouldn't have gotten 2,000 XP. Hi, Philippe. Thanks for joining the stream. All right, so now I think, and our experience, yeah, now we only need like 500 experience to get to level 9. Pretty nice. We don't have any mutation points. We have electromagnetic pulse. That's probably way too high. Oh, wow. The next rank of electromagnetic pulse vastly increases the area. That's interesting. That may actually be worth it to get it one more. That rapid mutation may actually be really nice. I didn't know that it took like, I guess maybe every mutation at like level 5 of the mutation, it like has a big jump in its effectiveness. Because that's a huge radius change. Like that's a difference from like 25 square tiles to 121 square tiles. That's huge. All right, we're leaving. We're going to Bey Lah, and I think we're just walking straight there. All right. We've got we have 77 drams of water, but we also have the fasting way. All right, no encounters on the way. And of course we have our queen, choked by quicksalt, who let's take a look at. She is wearing studded leather armor, a leather cap, vinewood sap mask, sharp iron battle axe, steel warhammer, and sandals of the river wives. Someone also let me know in the comments that just wanted to make sure I knew that dual wielding also meant that shields would be dual wielded. Like you can bash with shields if you have them equipped in your hands if you were dual wielding. Okay, so here's Bey Lah, and I'm excited because this is the first time I've been to Bey Lah since they enhanced this quest. So let's start talking to folks. Here's Angohind. Something strange is afoot here in Bey Lah, and no mistake, but I am forbidden from investigating. If only there were another detective that I could advise. So Angohind is the detective, is the, am I blanking? Who's the detective in Maltese Falcon? Whose a name I'm blanking on? Sam Spade? Is that right? You have nothing to trade. Let's eat, because, we are hungry. Let's see what kind of food you have here. Mala soup. Whenever you drink fresh water, there's a 25% chance you become immune to fear. Okay, that's easy to proc, so that's nice. Bo Bryant says, hey, Grim, found your channel after getting Caves of Cud recently. Been really enjoying the videos, getting a lot of fun ideas for my own runs. Keep it up. Thanks, Bo. I appreciate that. That's nice to hear. So let's see. Let's talk to the warden here. Warden Nilahind. Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to trade. Although you have a silver nugget and a steel shield. Do we have stuff to trade for that steel nugget? Yonder cane we have. I mean, I could just trade you... Yeah, why don't I just trade you... Why am I feel like my... Oh, there we go. I don't know why I'm having trouble with my keyboard command, remembering the keyboard commands today. Trade a silver nugget for 5 copper nuggets. That's just a better deal. Offer. Excellent. Leave her be. So I can't talk to you right now, I guess. Okay. I feel like that's new. I feel like you used to be able to just talk to some of these Hindrin first. All right, let's talk to the bosses here. All right, here's the Hindriarch, I guess. Ke. Live and drink, Kendrin. I am Hindriarch Ke. Welcome to Bey Lah. It's nearly unprecedented for one such as you to pass by our scouts unaccosted, but these are unprecedented circumstances. I have a task for you. Are you interested? Why, yes. Go on. Good. We Hindrin are a close-knit and staid people, and our safety depends on our solidarity. In order to preserve our safety and culture, we ask that any of our number who leave us never come back, which is, of course, how we met the pariah. Recently, one such exile took the treasure of our village, a bracelet named Kindrish, with her when she left. None of our number can leave to get it back, or it will be a violation of the values that I have guarded, and the Hindriarchs before me for countless generations. Hey Dave, thanks for joining the stream. Good to see you. Will you help us recover our treasure? We have a small cache of valuables we can offer as a reward. Yes, all right, I will find your treasure. Excellent, I will do my best to reward you to your satisfaction. Though her name is sand in my mouth now, the exile who stole Kindrish is called Eskind. She left a few weeks ago and took her sister and brother with her. I don't know where she's gone, but Warden Nilahind might, as they were close friends as children. Find the exile called Eskind and retrieve Kindrish from her, even if the cost is the life of her and her siblings. Kindrish has been handed down over countless generations, and it belongs to my people, not any individual. Go, Kendrin, speak to Warden Nilahind, and find out where Eskind is hidden. As you say. Also, if you want to know the actual, like, canonized pronunciation of these names, you could probably watch Kaylin's streams. She's one of the devs. I think she wrote the entire story of, and, like, this whole, like, quest line. And she streams as well. You have finished the step, Investigate Bey Lah, of the quest Petals on the Wind. Got 250 XP. Oh, we can name our leather armor all of a sudden. Yeah, sure, let's do it. We swell with inspiration. This came about in the not the last major build, but the one before that. Oh yeah, and by the way, there have been a couple of like minor Feature Friday updates since last time we played. Although nothing game like hugely game changing. Some items were changed or added, bug fixes, that sort of thing. So I usually like to do random names. I love the procedural generation, so we are going to I would like to name it based on its qualities, maybe. Or do I? Or we could do it, I mean, the Hindran Pariah's culture, I guess that's what inspired us? So maybe because we're inspired by the Hindran Pariah's culture, talking to the Hindran Pariah. Let's do that. Our leather armor is now named Mephahind. Cool. And now we get to pick a color. And these are cool. You can pick not just from like regular colors, but from all of the like status colors that we have. And you know what? I'm feeling pretty patriotic today. So how about Visage here, which is kind of red, white, and blue? I like that. Mephahind. That is our leather armor. We are now clad in red, white, and blue, just like Abby Hoffman. Cool. If I look at our equipment, there it is. Behind the leather armor. Now, of course, we'll probably replace that armor in the not-too-distant future, but it's cool. It's very cool. Hey, Johnny, I love the content, Graham. Found you thanks to the Seth review. Awesome. Glad you're here. Okay. So, we've accepted this quest to talk to the sister. And, you know, we've done this quest I've done this quest a few times. We've done it in series on my channel before, but this is the first time since they've made big changes to the quest. So, let's talk to Kessahind here. No sudden moves around the Hindriarch. Kendrin, I am watching you. I am Kessahind, protector of the Hindriarch Ke, the Grand Doe of Bey Lah. All right, we'll ask you some questions. Oh, we're not allowed. All right, I think we gotta just go forth and do this quest. And then we'll come back after we do that. Dave says, love the red, white, and blue. Def the day for it. I love it. Let's take a look at her quest. She said... Where is Eskind? Where was Eskind? I don't know. I mean, last time we played, she was to the north. Yeah. Oh, Warden Nilahind may be able to... Okay, let's talk to Nilahind. Maybe Nilahind knows where Eskind is. The Warden is lost in rumination. It can't be. It simply can't be. Warden Nilahind? Ah, yes, my apologies, Kendrin. Live and drink. I am Nilahind, Warden of Bey Lah. How may I help you? Well, Hindriarch Ke told me that you were once friends with Eskind. We were... Yes, we were close. I can scarcely believe that you would be capable of doing such a thing. Stealing our greatest treasure? Eskind wouldn't possibly... But if Grando says it, it must be so. Do you know where Eskind and her siblings might have gone? Oh, Esk and I, we had a place. There's a path to the south that leads to the remains of a lightning-struck tree made hollow by the fire up from above. It was the furthest from the village either of us had ever been until I attended my first warden's moot. She and I would spend time there back then. Perhaps she is there now, but I don't dare check. I'll look there, thank you. Wonderful. All right, we're going to go. Now, hopefully I think we are high enough level that this shouldn't be much of a problem. But we still need to be careful. Dave says also really like the background music. The music in this game is fantastic. I cannot remember the name of the composer, but I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can look up the name of the composer. They've done an amazing job with this game. Okay, so we're going south. There's another hydrant here, and we're gonna follow this road, I think. Now, I don't think we've actually used our flaming ability, and I think we may actually start. Let's use it on the slime. I think that's a good test here. Let's use Flaming Ray. Perfect. Ooh. Beautiful. Nice. How much damage should we do with that? 11 damage from the flames. Very nice. And it's only like a 10-round cooldown. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, gosh. Oh, I hate these things. These tumbling pods. Although, I feel like since last I played, they've been nerfed a little bit, if memory serves. But they will follow you, like, to the ends of the earth and then explode. Let me see if I can't just shoot them. I hit a guard dog? I hope that guard dog was already hostile. Whoops. I did not want to kill a guard dog. I wanted to kill this tumbler pod. Well, we killed it with the explosion from the tumbling pod, I think. I assume that crocodile is hostile, yeah. I don't have Flaming Ray back yet. I think I will fly. I think we need to fly more often. Control F, I had set it to. Right, now we can swoop. It's these things that make the tumbling pods, the feral lahs. What if I kill, or I shoot one of the feral lahs here? You know, I better still shoot these things. Yeah, good. That might actually kill the feral lah. Killing trees. I don't have to worry about this crocodile, I don't think. Oh, good. Queen is going to kill the thing. The flower. Oh, Inexact Hercules says, hi, been meaning to get back into Caves of Cut for the longest time. Never survived further than Red Rock. Yeah, if you're a beginner at this game, when I first started, I also really never got past Red Rock until quite a bit. I've gotten much better at surviving the beginning of the game. It just takes practice. Ivan says, pet the dog. Maybe I would have, but we accidentally killed it. Dave says, accidents happen. So I should be able to swoop here. Oh, can we sting? Let's sting this. Nice. And we confuse it, right? Our stinger causes confusion, which I'm not sure how powerful that is compared with the other options like paralyze and poison that you can get with your stinger. But because I've never had any of those abilities before, I'm gonna now fire at it. Cool. Very nice. We're still flying, right? It doesn't say... Yeah, wait. No, I guess we're not. Are we? Wait, are we? It says toggled off. I guess we're not. Maybe to use the stinger, I needed to land. You begin flying. You fall... Oh, we were knocked prone. We were knocked prone. Okay. Fair enough. Pet the dog. I would have. All this dog hatred is like a civilian's dream, says Dorkling. Philippe says, not very. All right, let's kill this thing. Oh, another tumbling pod. Get away from it. Oh, no. Back up. Okay. Wow, this thing is tough. Ugh. I'm just gonna run away from the explosions here. All right, our queen is not doing fantastic. Oh, wait, all right, it's dead. Or we at least harvested it. I'm a little confused. Let's go back up, just because I'm a little afraid of more tumbling pods if I'm not actually seeing where they're coming from. Let's rest till healed. Let's make sure our queen companion gets healed up. It's gonna wait a bunch of turns. You did pet the dog very hard with fire, says that exact Hercules. That's right. And in fact, maybe we wait. Let's wait till morning. Let's wait till morning.